Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk. I am so happy to be back with y'all this week. Today, I'm joined by Addison, Kaylin, and Kayla, and we are heading straight to the court to go over some sports controversies.
Okay, so the one I want to talk about the most is the Luka trade. So Luka Doncic, this literally just happened like last year. He was like, Luka is a really amazing player. Like he multiple time All-Star team. Like he was averaging like 35 plus points a game. And kind of out of nowhere, he was like traded away to the Lakers. Like he was on the Mavericks and he was their franchise player. Like he was the star there. Like everyone there loved him. Even the old owner of the Mavericks was like best friends with him, like a second dad to him. And in a like shock trade, he got traded to the Lakers for practically nothing. Like Anthony Davis, but like practically nothing. Practically nothing. And people were shocked. Like the Maverick fans were mad. Everyone else on the Mavericks, like general team was mad. And so I guess he was traded away by Nico Harrison, who was the GM at the time. And it was a shock to everyone. Everyone was like, why would you make this trade? Like this is possibly the worst trade in NBA history. And then coincidentally, a couple months later, they end up getting the first round draft pick, and they get Cooper Flag.
From Duke, one of the best players ever. I personally love him very much.
Yes,
actually.
They get Cooper Flag.
I was waiting for you to say that. Like,
you were waiting for me to bring him up.
I just love him a lot.
Bated breath.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I mean, like he's one of the greatest teenage prospects. Like he's literally 19 years old. He's younger than me. And so it's like,
do I have a chance?
No,
Sorry.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Shoot your shot, girl.
Yeah, you got that.
So that people are wondering, like, oh, did they kind of give this first round draft pick to the Mavericks because they like effed up their whole team by trading away Luka?
Yeah. And also, like, Luka's, like, a fun player to watch. Like, regardless, even though he is very good and, like, he brings a lot to the team anyway, like, he was so fun to watch. Like, if you ever watched his games, like, he's just... And even now, like, after the trade, like, he's having so much fun. Like, if you watch him play, like, he is laughing on the court, like, in your face.
Great,
yeah, like, it's a good, like... He's doing good mentally, which is, like, the positive, of course, but...
Definitely.
I remember hearing that, like, part of it was about, like, attitude stuff. Like, was anything founded, or were there any incidents specifically where they're like, yeah, and he threw something at somebody, or, like...
He definitely does have an attitude on the court. You know, he talks back to refs sometimes. Like, people have commented a lot about his defense and how he doesn't, like, put his whole effort out on defense. And before, like, something that got brought up a lot, which was, like, kind of crazy, was, like, apparently he was overweight or, like, weighed too much.
Oh, yeah, he lost a lot of weight, like, recently. But I think, like, to bring up the, like, conditioning, to bring up that,
crazy.
but also,
That's
like,
kind of
as someone who, like, plays sports and, like, I'm sure a lot of people have, like, bringing up, like, attitude, like, talking back to the refs, it's something, like, that shows with, like, passion in a game. Like, it's hard to be like, oh, the reason is because of his attitude, because, like, when you're so passionate about something and you love something so much, and especially when you get to this level, like, it's hard to, like, not get so invested in, like, your own team and, like, plays, right?
Yeah.
So
I find it hard to believe that it was based off this whole thing of he had a bad attitude. Like, he's putting up 30 plus points for you every single game, and you're going to kick him off because he has bad attitude?
Maybe he can have a little bit of an attitude.
No, really.
Who knows?
Oh,
Maybe
that's
it was
kind
a
of
power move for the first draft pick. Because, like, how old is this guy? Sorry, I did research, I swear.
Luka.
Yeah.
He's like maybe 26,
so he's
28. He's not that old.
He's not that old, yeah.
But, like,
Is he
Cooper Flag's,
old in
like,
basketball?
he's 19.
Kind of.
And, like,
a little
he's
bit.
gorgeous, I'm assuming. Gorgeous. So, like, maybe they're just doing it because they want to look at him. Like, you never know.
Hey, that could be
could be
true.
it.
That could be true.
And it's working. If you look on TikTok, edits everywhere.
That's true.
Literally
Yeah.
everywhere, I
So people
promise
are like,
you.
did they give them? Because Cooper is the best teenage prospect that we've seen since LeBron. That's
He
that's
didn't
true.
win,
Oh yeah,
but he didn't win Duke
he didn't.
March Madness.
He didn't.
last
That's
year,
another
so.
controversy. That's a
And
whole
they didn't
other
win
thing.
again this year, but
No,
that's
they
okay.
did not.
That's something different.
They can fix some remix.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're never gonna win.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know.
It's nice. No, it's nice.
Yeah.
Also in the NBA is MJ's first retirement, which we could talk about this forever. I'm sure every single basketball fan has an opinion about it. The basis of what happened is he had won 3 straight championships. Like, he was absolutely killing it. The Chicago Bulls, obviously. And then out of kind of nowhere, he was like, I'm retiring. And there was stuff that happened before that. Like, his dad was murdered I know, it was crazy. It was crazy.
His dad was murdered?
Yeah.
What about the baseball part?
I'm hearing a valid reason. I can't lie, that's a valid reason.
Yeah, like,
I would say.
But there was a lot of stuff that happened before that had kind of seemed very suspicious. Like, he was known
was
for
gambling.
having a gambling problem. And he had been caught up in a little bit of like a little criminal activity with these like drug lords in North Carolina. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's why people were like, oh, he's retiring and going to play baseball as a cover-up for all of this like kind of like bad activity that he's having. Like people think, I know,
I didn't even know all this. This is
We need to learn more about controversy.
Yeah, we do.
It is crazy. But it's just like people heavily debate it. They're like, no, he was just upset about his dad. He wanted to go play baseball. He was tired of playing basketball. But other people are like, he came back 2 years later.
He did it 3 times. He retired 3 times.
Yeah. I think it's got to be an attention-seeking kind of bit at some point.
Right?
Like, will he retire permanently? Will he not? Like, you gotta keep him on your toes.
Get in like short stints. It's like 4 years,
True.
2 years.
But then, like, think about the money. Like, come back, we'll give you even more. Like,
That's true.
It's a lot of advertising to be like, oh, he's now back for the 3rd time, 3-peat. Like,
I know, but also like,
Some
he
revenue.
was probably making so much money, like in the NBA. He was the
Oh,
face
yeah,
of
they're
the
all-
NBA at
they're
the
all
time,
rich.
and like to retire, people were like, that doesn't
Yeah.
seem right. And to go play baseball in the minor leagues, like,
That's so random.
No,
Like,
really.
what's the point? This isn't high school musical
I think he
too.
said he was like dedicated to his father or something. Like it was a dream of both of them. Yeah. This was something I was reading.
But also,
So
like,
it's kind of nice.
with controversies and like people like that, like kind of off controversies, but like the parasocial, like, will he do this? Will he not? Like that's seen across all controversies. Like we never really know, and it is a controversy because we're not really do know them personally like this. But
yeah. And that's another thing about the MJ thing is like, was this like kind of for like attention and to like draw attention away from all of the controversial stuff that was going on with him? Was
I feel like when they look more into it, like he's stopping because he's dealing drugs, or he's
we don't know.
Wait, was he dealing the drugs?
Oh, I don't know. I just
associated with
like
them.
No,
if he
he
was
owed
making
money to
like
like them.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Okay.
Supposedly.
Okay, we can work with that. I
No, he
guess.
wasn't dealing. He was dealing at the games.
my
He was
bad.
dealing courtside.
I also hear the Patriots have been up to some stuff, and personally, I've never trusted them, so I'm a little.
And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's
yeah,
fair. The
go
Patriots.
Yankees.
Oh,
Oh,
we're talking about the Patriots.
just baseball. I was like, wait. I was like, wait, no, go Yankees.
It's okay, girl.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess, much like Troy Bolton, these players' heads are simply not in the game. But hey, maybe they're just focused on getting to know our cast better by checking out this glimpse into their spring breaks.
My name's Anthony Calvanese, and for my spring break, I decided to go with the budget-friendly yet still enjoyable option of just going home to my hometown in little old Quakertown, PA. So when I got home, I decided I was gonna, hang out with the dogs, make dinner with my mom, watch March Madness with friends, which was really nice and enjoyable.
Oh, thank God! Lord have mercy! Oh, man, Vanderbilt lost! Thank God!
And then I got to go golfing. I didn't play very well, but you know what? It's all part of the fun. And yeah, that's what I did for
Good morning, everyone. My name is Haley, and I'm one of the EPs of Real Talk. And for my spring break trip, I'm in Disney. So this is the first park, and this is my roommate Madeline. She's also here with me. This is Slinky Dog behind us, and we just got off of Toy Story Mania. Madeline beat me. She beat me. Yes, I did. Hello, everyone. Today is the second day in the Disney park. And right now we are waiting in line for Disney's Mickey's Filler Magic. Here's Madeline again, and we have a special guest joining us. If y'all remember Megan from last year, she was one of our lovely EPs and my partner in crime till the very end. So now we are heading into Disney's Filler Magic, and we're gonna have the best show ever. Yay!
Hey, Real Talkers. Welcome to my car. I'm here with Oni. Say hi. But today is the first day of spring. And that means Rita's Water Ice is giving out free cups of water ice. My route from campus to home has roughly 3 Rita's Water Ice. Do you see where I'm going with this? Hey everyone, I'm in line at Rita's, the first of 3. It's a long line, look at this. Crazy. We have got our water ice. We were standing in line for, how long do you think, like 10 minutes?
Bro, it had to be like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it did not feel like 10 minutes, but that's probably because I was yapping the whole time. Everyone, I just got my second cup. The line is looping around this building, but it's all worth it. I got a Blendini for my mom, and I got another mystery Peeps cup because they did not actually have a whole lot of flavors. But this is what it's all about. It's about maximizing your water ice intake. And now that I've shown you how it's done, you can go out there and get all the water ice your heart desires.
What is up, Real Talkers? It's Sierra. I'm in the car right now on the way home. I've been shopping all break. I've been spending a bunch of money on clothes, but it's all for good reason. Check out my Instagram. Darcy will put it up here if you want to see my posts. But I came from Washington. I forgot to record, but it's been a pretty chill spring break, and hopefully we'll do something more productive next year.
What is up, Real Talk? It's spring break. I'm enjoying my spring break. I thought I would just do a little video, share a little life update. I will tell you, I'm driving currently and did just get rear-ended. Woman pulled off. Like, what the hell? And she went, "Are you gonna go?" Because I was at a green light and I stopped because I got rear-ended, and you stop when you get rear-ended, right? And she goes, "Are you gonna go?" You just rear-ended me. She was in a Tesla. Not gonna say anything about that, but makes sense, am I right? And like, whatever. That's my second car incident of the week. First one was my fault, did back into a car at the mall, but we don't talk about that, okay? I left a note. So I'm a good person when you think about it. Right now, I'm going where the wind takes me. I'm just driving around while I'm driving. That's my second car incident of the week. I don't love being rear-ended, honestly. But that's life, I guess. That's life right there. Bye, guys.
Kayla had to hop out of here, but don't fret. Haley is here to help us rank the kosher foods some of us dug into this Passover.
So basically, when Passover comes around every year, you go to the store to find what's kosher for Passover foods, what they have in stock. There, you often meet with many interesting options, such as sardines, candles, soup mix, all the essentials.
Candles?
Yeah, candles, but because you got to have them for Passover Seder, which I will get into. But they're not actually kosher for Passover. So we have some things for us to try. Passover was a week and a half ago. I kind of kept it. Unfortunately, I got sick, so I had to break it for health reasons. But normally, I do keep it. And that basically means you can't eat anything that rises, so nothing with wheat or flour products, because there's a whole tradition behind it, but we can get into the tradition as we start to eat. So what you guys have in front of you is matzah. I will not be eating this because I've eaten it for the past week and I cannot eat anymore. My stomach cannot handle it. So we're going to be eating matzah. Matzah basically is a thin cracker. You can bite into it as you will.
Are you breaking it? Do you
go ahead? You can bite it, break it, however it pleases you. It's this beautiful cracker. You can put anything you want on it. You can put butter. You can put tuna fish. You can put egg salad, peanut butter and jelly, sandwiches, my favorite, Rachel and I love to make matzah pizza, which you can put sauce and then cheese on top. That's a house specialty. Okay, so that's matzah. Basically, the story behind matzah is when we were fleeing Egypt, we had to put bread on our backs and we didn't have enough time for it to rise. So since it didn't rise with the yeast, it became into this flat cracker, which is matzah today. So we eat matzah as a remembrance of fleeing Egypt and fleeing the slavery.
Are they always sold this big, or it's just like this?
So there's that type, and then there's also a circular type, which is from Israel. This one is more mass-produced. That's not how the original matzah is made, but I actually found this out at Hillel, shout out, that it's mass-produced this way because it's easier to make it into a square form than a circle form, and with millions of Jews all around the world trying to buy matzah for Passover, because that's the only thing that we can eat, it's easier for it to be mass-produced.
It seems like kind of similar to like the, this is not the right word, the Jesus crackers at
church. Yeah, way to throw that in there.
Wait, it tastes better though. Like this tastes so much better.
Okay, so you say that now, but on day 2, when you haven't gone to the bathroom in 2 days, you think otherwise. Think otherwise. So that's option number 1. How would you rank it 1 to 10? Kaylin.
To like how many days do you have to eat this in a row? Like how?
So you don't have to like eat it every day. It's just as like a supplement, Like it's something as supplementing as pasta
and bread and crackers and all that fun stuff. Usually it's 8 nights. Yeah, 8 nights. 8 nights. So next up is a nice, beautiful snack. Is a macaron, if you will, almond flavored, also made by matzo meal. There you go. And Erin, you cannot eat these because I don't want you to die on stage. So you guys can have one. These are a nice option for dessert. My other favorite dessert that I like to make is cookies, but instead of flour, I use matzo meal, which is ground up matzah, which is this, but grounded up. It's another supplement for your Passover needs.
I would give matzah a 7 out of 10, by the way.
Wait, I agree with you. I'm like a 9. I hate flavor though, so I'm like, this is like the best.
This is like good for
I would like if there was something
this is my favorite.
Like I like the pizza idea, like that I would be into.
Yeah, my friend made lasagna, which I thought was super interesting. Wow. Yeah. The only issue is it's not very filling.
Realistically, it's probably a 7, but since this is the only thing I can eat, I'm gonna mess up the curve and say it's a 10.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Cheers, everybody. Like, they're not bad.
Oh, I like these.
Yeah, you know.
I like it.
So
there's like an aftertaste. What's the aftertaste?
That's coconut. Oh, it's probably matzah.
There's matzah in this?
Yeah, that's how it's made. It's like matzah made.
Everything's matzah.
Wait, she just explained this. She just explained
no, it's really good. It's really good.
So something else also that's not up here, which I absolutely hate, is gefilte fish. That is actually the most, I hate it.
It's like a fish patty, right?
Yeah, it's disgusting. I don't like, some people do. I'm the Jew who does not like gefilte fish, okay? And then, another sweet treat that we have is kosher for Passover marshmallows, because regular marshmallows are made with gelatin, which is bone marrow, and we cannot eat pork, because pork is not kosher.
I didn't know any of that.
So for example, I cannot have a bacon cheeseburger. That's really bad. So here's a jelly ring. Would you like to try one?
Yes.
Yeah.
These are good. I actually like these. I have them at my house. But they're only good on Passover.
Are they chocolate covered?
Yeah, it's chocolate, and then there's like a marshmallow in the center.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
So.
Okay, it smells good.
I can't grab it, sorry.
Yeah.
So how would you rate that one? Not good. Not good.
You can go first.
Wait. Because what is this?
It's actually not bad.
It's not bad, but it's like, I would like them separately.
Kind of?
Like, I like the jelly, but I don't like it with the chocolate.
Okay.
I don't like how it looks in the inside if you like look at it like that. Like that's unsettling to look at. Like you can't see it, but it looks unsettling.
So
but it's really good.
I'm so confused.
So some other kosher foods which we don't have here is fruit candies, which Rachel Newman does not like. Found that out at Passover Seder. They're basically gelatin like candies that are just covered in sugar, and they're really sweet, but it tastes like just pure sugar. Once again, only good on Passover, but I do not recommend if you do not like sugary things. But yeah, those are, and then finally, I'm also not gonna do this, but this is horseradish, which is on the Seder plate, which for those of you who don't know what a Seder plate is, it's the plate that goes in the middle of the Seder, and there's different types of vegetables and different types of symbols on the Seder plate that represent different things in the Jewish tradition. So if you want to try this, or you can try it after the show, whatever you want. Off camera. But yeah, that's Passover.
I would say my favorite is the macaroon.
Macaroon.
Yeah, those are really good.
My favorite is the matzah, because every time I ate something, I ate this right after.
I agree. Matzah. Not like I have anything else to compare.
Matzah's great until you can't go for 3 days.
Anyway, now that we've determined the best treats for Passover, I think we have plenty of energy to check out our studio's Easter egg hunt.
All right, the rules are very simple. We have 15 minutes. I will start a timer. There are 70 eggs hidden. At the end of the 15 minutes, whoever has the most eggs wins. Whoever has the fewest eggs loses and is going to be kicked out of Real Talk forever. Everyone, on your marks, get set, go. How many eggs do you have so far?
2.
What about you, Chris?
2.
2 eggs.
A real Easter egg hunter goes on pure animal instinct.
How many eggs have you found so far?
3. The big
3
trio.
eggs.
I have 4. Are there actually
There are actually 70 eggs.
There are 70 eggs in this building right now. Was that in there for real? Where the fuck was it?
It was right here.
No, it's not fucking in there, bro.
I saw you miss both of them. 2.
If I fall, do I get workers' comp?
5-minute check-in here. How many eggs do you have?
I lost an egg.
How did you lose an egg?
I have no clue, but I had 5.
Did somebody steal it?
It was Decker. Yo, Decker!
Decker, you're being accused of a crime.
What did I do?
I'm missing an egg.
Wait, you took it.
No,
I found it on the floor and then you left.
No, Decker. Decker. No, Decker. I had 9. No, I have 9 eggs.
I don't play dirty.
That was AI.
This does not look like finding eggs to me. All right, it is time to tally up our eggs. I'm gonna count. Each time I count up, take an egg out. When you don't have any eggs left, you're eliminated. 1 egg. 2 eggs. 3 eggs. 4 eggs. 5 eggs. 6 eggs. 7 eggs. 8 eggs. 9 eggs. 10 eggs.
Whoa.
11 eggs.
Oh my god.
12 eggs.
Building a inertia from the eggs.
13 eggs. 14 eggs. 15 eggs. 16 eggs. 17 eggs.
Give it up for
17 eggs. I think we have a clear winner here. Do you have anything to say? It's something to say about
Oh
this.
no, I just heard someone say cheater. I don't know who said that. I just heard someone say cheater.
Didn't you get accused of stealing someone else's eggs?
And they were lying, but whoever's saying this is not lying. I'm telling you. Whoever's making the accusation.
I had to walk away and take a second. I had to take a mental health break.
Dang, I miss when an imaginary rapper brought me candy every year. Anyways, joining me in the nostalgia are Chris, Mateo, and Will as we debate the best and the worst Pixar movies. Let's dive in.
So, for me, the best franchise, Cars. Cars 2 is the best Pixar movie. Cars 1 is the second best. Cars 3 is the third. So good. I know people hate Cars 2. It's spy. It's not racing. I loved it. What do you guys think about it?
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
I know it's very different from the first film, but it was such a bold move, and the story itself was fine. I think people just didn't like it because it was so different than the first one.
Yeah.
The first one, I did like the first one better though. I love that opening racing scene
so
with
good.
Real Gone playing.
When he sticks the tongue out.
Oh yeah, that
amazing.
And Chick Hicks causing that big pile up.
Yes.
That was.
And the ending where he is great.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, Chris. The Cars 1 is definitely the best one
It is
out of that
iconic.
series. I can't get behind the Cars 2 hype. I don't know. It's just not.
Missile, bro.
When I was younger, I only liked Cars 2. Like,
So good. So
I didn't
good.
like any of the other
And Cars
ones.
3 is good as well.
Yes, I like Cars 3, but I'm not gonna lie. Cars isn't my favorite franchise by Pixar. It's not. I just think there's better ones.
Okay, what's your favorite franchise?
Toy Story, guys. I mean, come on.
All right, Toy Story is really good.
Well,
It is really
Can
good.
we take into consideration, before we even talk about the movie, that Toy Story basically saved Pixar. They did toys because they didn't know or have the budget on how to animate humans at the time. And they were struggling with that. So they went with toys because toys, they don't have to look perfect. They can be a little bit off. They can have look at Woody. He's kind of tight. He's
Yeah,
And if you
yeah.
look back at the original Toy Story, the humans in it, they look a little weird.
Little
funky.
janky.
No,
a little janky.
But you know, Toy Story. First of all, just not a single bad movie. They all follow really great
I
plots.
disagree with
Oh,
that.
wait. But before you get to that, they all follow great plots. You're gonna say Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Yeah.
Of course.
Toy Story 4 is bad.
They
but-
should have stopped. I'm so sorry.
The next one has potential.
No,
next
the
one has
iPad.
potential.
I think that's a great idea.
No, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
So if
I'm
they
concerned.
stopped, we wouldn't have gotten Toy Story 5.
Toy Story 4 is bad, and Toy Story 3 is so good. It's the
Toy
best
Story
one.
So
Oh
good.
my
I think that
gosh.
would have been such a strong ending.
Yes, I
It
think
would have
3 is
been.
the best.
I'll give you that.
Do you guys think 3 is the best Toy Story?
Yes.
Do we agree with that? Or?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I did
Guys.
really like the second one. Though.
Second
The
one's
second
good.
one's
Second
where
one
we
is
meet
good.
Jesse, right?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
Jesse.
Like this song,
yeah.
like when somebody loved me.
Oh my God, that was.
Toy Story 3, though, it really, as I watched as a very young kid, okay, but that really made me emotional.
tugs at the
Toy Story
heartstrings.
3. Yes, it
The
does.
monkey with the simple scared me to death. Though. Like as a kid, I was scarred.
And when they were gonna wait, Toy Story 3 is the one where they're going through the incinerator. Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Isn't that terrifying?
Yeah, that was
For a kids movie?
Yeah.
Also, not to flex, but I got a Lotso Bear at U-Dance yesterday. So
Did it smell like strawberries?
it did.
Oh,
it did.
my gosh.
Okay, so, not trying to flex or
Is it up
anything.
for sale or no?
Huh?
Is it up for sale or no?
No, unfortunately, I'm not taking any offers at this time, but maybe we can negotiate in the future.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I disagree with the Toy Story 4 being good.
I don't
It's not
disagree
the.
with
It
that.
is the worst one. I'll say that. It's the worst one, but I still liked it.
Another one I really like is Wall-E.
Oh,
Wall-E's so
Wall-E.
good.
It's so underrated.
Easily my favorite Pixar movie. From
That's
my
a good
childhood.
take. That's a
I
good
watched
take.
it probably thousands of times.
That's such a good take. Yeah.
I mean, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just gonna say, Wall-E, it's such a great plot. I don't know, it's
Yeah.
so well thought out. There's actual substance there, and it's the kind of movie when you can go back and watch it older and you think about entirely different things
It's
than
like
when
the
you did it as a
dystopian
kid.
theme.
Yeah.
and it's
Good.
And they conveyed so much emotion with barely saying any words.
little dialogue. Yeah.
And Wally's adorable.
Oh, he is. Oh my God.
He is.
When I was a kid, I used to have like a similar bin set up, like his track where he lives.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hey, Mom, Wally now." Like, they made him seem like he even he takes his tracks off right before he gets into his house.
Yeah.
I was like,
Little
I do
details.
that. It was like, that's me. That's basically
But in
me.
human form. Yeah.
What did you think about life on the spaceship, though?
I mean, it.
So it looks like it's too lazy for me, but it looks like cool. It's like I don't know.
The technology is cool.
Yeah.
I do think I'd go insane.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That could be us soon with AI.
God, don't
See,
say
though,
that.
No, that goes back to what I said originally. Though, doesn't Wall-E kind of like you watch it as a kid and you think what you think, but now you watch it now, and who knows when we watch it 10, 20 years from now? What if we're living in a world like that? I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
If I live in a world where Wally's a reality, that's a very happy world.
I don't want to live on
Not the
Earth.
trash stack, not the trash stack, just that Wally's there.
Wally's
real.
Wally's presence. Yeah.
I'm not saying I want to have so much trash built up that we build skyscrapers and we have to fly away. That's not what I'm saying.
Not that part. Not that part. Just Wall-E.
My personal favorite is Coco.
So good.
Because like I'm
beautiful
Latina, so I love seeing like a
It's
Mexican
so good.
story. The coloring is so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
it talking about like this generational family thing, which is so important in Latino culture.
Yeah.
Like I just adore it. The songs.
And the whole twist where it was like the musician guy was like actually like bad or whatever.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. It was like-
Ernesto.
Yeah.
It was
So
I did not see that twist coming up. I was
Yeah, no,
very
actually,
No,
it's
I
a
was
good
actually
twist.
surprised.
Yeah, it's a good twist. Monsters Inc.'s another great one, but Monsters University is bad.
No!
Yes.
You're kidding me.
You all like that?
Yes.
That movie's so bad.
Guys, no, I cannot. Monsters University. Okay, it's not better than Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc.
Not
is the
even
original.
close.
I like Monsters Inc. more.
It is, yeah.
But Monsters University, I'm not gonna lie. I might be going out on a limb here. It kind of reminds me of the University of Delaware a little bit.
Well,
when I
really?
watched it in high school, I was
Okay.
like, and then I toured UD. I was like, this kind of looks like UD. Just a little bit. I don't know.
I think I gotta rewatch it. Let me refresh
I don't
on
know.
that.
Consider it.
Also, like I didn't like Inside Out 1, but Inside Out 2.
You didn't like Inside
I
Out
wasn't a
1?
huge.
Joy's
Inside
kind of like a toxic positivity girly,
Oh.
and I don't really like
But she learns how to not be toxic at the end of
She
it.
learns sadness.
It takes her too long.
I didn't see Inside Out 2.
I think they handled anxiety perfectly
Yes,
in that movie.
as someone with
Yeah,
anxiety, it was so great.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see it. As a psych major, I'm obligated
No,
to
me
see
too.
it.
Beautiful film. Beautiful film.
One I don't like, one I think is
But-
bad, is Up.
I fear we have to just keep on swimming and wrap up this episode of Real Talk. Thank you so much for joining us, and stay tuned for our next episode on April 27th. Until then, keep it real out there, Newark.
Good evening, and welcome back to a spooky episode of Hen Sports Night. Alongside Ellie Lakites, I'm Dylan Devine, my hat's coming off, and this is Season 7, Episode 4. The Major League Baseball season has comes down to two teams. The Blue